Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. If this video has found you, there's a message here for you, but please take what resonates and leave the rest. So this message is about being a good person, but not a nice person. You know, for a long time, I was a people pleaser. I wanted everybody to be happy with me. I took it personal when somebody was upset around me or projected their negative vibes onto me. I'm an empath, that's what we do until we get on the path of self-discovery and personal and spiritual development. Then only do we learn about people pleasing and standing in our power and being our authentic selves, right? So when know more, when you know better, you do better. As I've progressed on my spiritual journey, I have released people pleasing tendencies, and that created a lot of changes in my personal life. I had to let go of a lot of relationships. I had to really own that part of myself, that part of me that felt like I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't worthy, unless everybody around me was happy with me, right? I would make choices and decisions based on what other people thought. I would, try to fit in, I guess. And I knew on some level that I needed to change. I needed to make some adjustments. I had to learn to be a good person, but not a nice person. And to really just to believe that I'm a good person. I'm not somebody that intentionally hurts people. I would never do that. I would never borrow money from somebody and not pay them back. I've never done that. There's just certain things that I don't do because I have morals, I have standards. I live by a certain set of personal truths. And basically, it's do no harm, take no shit, right? I'm a spiritual person, definitely. I love God. God loves me. I'm definitely tapped in, tuned in. But don't get it twisted. I'll still beat your ass. I'll still cuss you the fuck out, right? That's the thing with spirituality and personal and spiritual development. You don't lose these parts of yourself. You just learn how to temper them. You learn how to tame them, right? We still have these feelings. We're still who we are. But learning to be a good person, not a nice person, requires you to be self-actualized. And I talk about that a lot in my videos. Being independent of the good opinion of other people, having no investment and power over others, and being detached from outcomes. Those three things will help you to be a good person, but not a nice person. You don't have to be friendly with everybody. You can be cordial, but you don't have to be friendly. Being a good person does not require you to bend to somebody else's will, to be emotionally responsible for other people, to make decisions that would compromise your well-being in order to make somebody else comfortable. A good person understands that people need to take responsibility for their lives and everything in it. A good person understands the importance of self-love and self-respect. A good person understands that they don't have to fuck up their life in order to make somebody else comfortable, right? So it all comes down to self-actualization and self-love. Those two things will help you to be a good person, but not always a nice person. All right? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.